The only way that humans change is two ways, pain and love. Right? That's kind of that's been my experience, and that's really quite clear. We didn't take action on nuclear bombs until we had two of them. We didn't take action on the pandemic until we had a really big one. But then we responded well. Right? So I will paraphrase Winston Churchill, who said, you can always trust Americans to do the right thing after they tried everything else. And I would say the same about humans. You know, we probably end up doing the right thing after we tried everything else. The only thing is that there's two things that we can't afford to try anything else, and that is climate change. Yeah, that is not recoverable. Well, eventually, maybe to some degree, we can have a decarbonization machine. And the second one is, I think once we have an AI with an IQ of 1 trillion, well, that is pretty far away, but there's a chance for that, right? And of course, we have corrosive things happening in our society. So we need to desperately develop more foresight and not just act when we're forced to act. Right? And that would, I think that's what we've learned from the crisis. So we have learned that it pays off to be prepared. And I think we're going to invest a lot of money in being prepared now in many, many more ways. As I like to say, you know, technology does not solve social, cultural, political, or human problems. It makes them worse. Because technology makes things efficient. So if you're going to have manipulation in media, then social media makes up more manipulation. Right? If we want to solve social, cultural, political issues, that's our job. Right? That is the job of people and of government, of politicians, and of those that vote for them. Right? I mean, if we're going to solve poverty and inequality and digital divide, well, those are policy decisions, right? Technology can help us solve this, but it won't solve it by itself, right? Social media can be a good thing, but if it's taken to the extreme like we have now, it's just blatant AI-based manipulation. And then it's like, okay, yeah, then I'd rather do without it. Yeah, so this is the question that we have to ask, as I was saying in the end, you know, we have all the tools, but do we have the will? And that's what it comes down to when we talk about AI and the IoT and all things about technology. We can live in heaven, so to speak, based on technology, but we're going to have to make some policy decisions about who gets to also be in heaven.